Good morning, Westfield Middle School. Today is Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. Today is also National Homemade Cookies Day, and here are your announcements.
Drop-off begins at 8:25 a.m. every day except Wednesday, which is 8:55. Your parents should not drop you off before this time. Once the doors open at 8:25, you must go directly to the cafeteria. Also, if you are a bus rider and come into the building early to get breakfast, you must go directly to the cafeteria and stay there.
Board Game and Video Game Club will be meeting in Mr. Coleman's room, East 305 today.
Reminder to 8th graders going on the DC trip. You have a mandatory meeting this Wednesday during SRT in the North Gym.
Card Games Club will meet Thursday in Mrs. Miller's room, East 306 from 3:45 to 4:45.
The Recycling Club will meet after school on Thursday until 4:25. Come help out your WMS community through recycling.
Best Buddies applications are due October 11th, which is next Friday. Please stop by Mrs. Craver's room in West 201 to pick up a flyer.
Student Impact basketball season starts in November. If you haven't played basketball through the Student Impact League, it is a fun way to participate in the sport outside of school. Registration has already begun. Information can be found online at Student Impact Westfield, then click on Sports at the top.
Wildlife students, we have lots going on this week. Wednesday, we have donuts in the Media Center before school at 8:30. Then Saturday is the club at Pictures Home, 24 East 191st Street, from 7:02 to 8:30 p.m. The theme is flannel, and we will have snacks, games, fun, and a raffle. Both donuts on Wednesday and club on Saturday are free, and everyone is welcome to attend. See Profe Smith in room West 108 with questions or for more details. Hope to see you there.
Congratulations to the 8th grade volleyball team. The Rocks defeated Clay in 2 sets, 25-16 and 25-18. Strong defense and serving set the tone in the win, with Maddie Meyer, Kara Snedeker, and Lily Tucker leading the charge. Danny Shade, Faith Foster, Kiki Lovelace, and Kate Bullard controlled the net on both sides. The 7th grade Lady Rocks A team rolled over the Clay Trojans in 2 sets last night, improving their record to 13-2 on the season. The 25-21 and 25-8 wins over the Trojans brings us to tonight's season-ending event versus Fishers Junior High. Leading the Rocks in service points were Ava Stewart with 7 and Megan Krukenberg with 10.
Congratulations to the girls and boys cross-country teams. The girls had a near-perfect score in their defeat over Fishers. The boys also won the race. Way to go, runners. Congrats.
Mr. Hall became principal here only a week before school started. Trey prepared this video to help you get to know him.
Before coming to Westfield Middle School, I was the principal at Monon Trail Elementary here in Westfield for the past 6 years. Prior to that, though, I was the assistant principal at Cary Ridge Elementary and Maple Glen Elementary. So I've had the opportunity to work in 3 different elementary schools before coming to the middle school.
I like Mr. Hall as a principal because he was always being nice to everybody, and he was always treating people with the exact same amount of kindness. And also, he always gave people high fives, including teachers in the hall.
One of the first experiences I had here at the middle school was actually when students came in to pick up their schedules. And that was an amazing experience because, as I mentioned in the previous question, having worked at Maple Glen, Cary Ridge, and Monon Trail, it was like a mini family reunion. There were so many kids that were coming in that I maybe hadn't seen since they were a kindergartner or first grader.
My favorite memory of Mr. Hall was he was always having arm wrestles with the boys and he always lost.
I think one of the biggest differences is obviously the age of kids. That's kind of a no-brainer. Having spent the last 17 years with 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds, the opportunity to get up here and work with 7th and 8th graders and young adolescents has been an awesome experience. I think the ability to connect with the middle school students has been a great experience for me, and one that whether it's giving high fives in the hallways or fist bumps or checking in at lunch, it's just been fun to start to develop some real relationships with our 7th and 8th graders. Yeah, I think one of the things, and I shared this with staff, the first staff meeting that we had with them, is I really want to help create an environment where all kids can achieve at high levels, both socially, emotionally, and academically. But I also want this to be a place where staff members can't wait to get up every morning and come to work and engage with students. And then finally, I wanted to help it become a place that parents dream of sending their kids, that they can't wait for their child to experience Westfield Middle School.
That's all of our announcements for today.
It's a great day to be a Shamrock.